Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and just show you what my setup looks like right now, because I'm sure some people are curious what the setup looks like when people go out and rearrange things, change things up. Well, since I got the TV and then the soundbar, a lot has changed. For example, over here, this is before I even got the TV and everything. I put my SNES Classic and NES Classic controllers back here, along with my Dreamcast controller in below it, the Dreamcast. As you can see, the Dreamcast, and it's all that. Now, as far as like how everything is plugged in, of course, I had like an extra surge protector or so here, as well as an extension cord. The extension cord is right here, and the surge protector that I had here is stored away in the dresser in the other room. But anyway, long story short, like I said, long story short, basically it's now a little bit more clearer and less of a cluttery mess. All I have to do is actually just identify these if I want to, so I make sure, whatever I unplug or turn off by accident, doesn't affect me while I'm currently watching something or doing something. Now, the back here, of course, is still kind of tangled up a little bit, so that's a little bit of a headache. But everything else is a little bit more cleaner. As you can tell, the Durabrand home theater system, like I mentioned in the room tour, is no more. It's not here anymore. It's a little bit more clearer. Thus, it allows this to have a little bit more air room, if you will, so it can work better. Not chance of getting overheated. So everything else is pretty much the same. Like I got my mini classic consoles here, and my retrocade, and my TurboGrafx. Everything is still pretty much the same, but it's a little bit more set up easier and everything for me to get to and access. Now this here, of course, is the HDMI switcher, which I'll probably switch out for a 4K one down the line. But here we have the PlayStation, the Roku, the Xbox, and the DVD player, and I can switch out any one of those at any time to play, something else. Like if I want to play the Retrocade, I can take out the DVD plug and put the Retrocade. Same with the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and the Genesis. I can do the same thing with that. I can do the same thing with the PlayStation if I want to hook up one of the level hike. If I want to hook up the level hike PS2 HDMI cord, and the same with the TurboGrafx and even the original Super Nintendo, I can do all that, and all I have to do is just switch out one of these, mostly this one, the DVD, to play my systems on. Now, besides that, everything else is, pretty much the same. Like I said, it's just a little bit more cleaned up, a little bit more organized, and it's easier for me to access. Now, as far as some of the devices I had on there, like let's say, this baby here, there's still a chance I'll be using that in the future. It's just I got to figure out exactly how it's going to work, because when I tried it previously, it didn't work. It didn't want to record, it didn't want to register, but it might do that now. I'm not saying it will, but it might. So, anyway, though, I just wanted to come on here and, but before I say anything again, you might see a video capturing in the future, but like I said, until that time, it's going to be down there as it's going to be a bit of a backup or something like that, and something I could take anywhere else around, like in the rec room, and record some stuff with as well, off my 360, Wii U, and that's about it. So, anyway, though, guys, I just wanted to come on here and kind of give you a clue and an idea of how things are set up now, and how things are more, basically, workable, more accessible, I should say, when it comes to how things are and everything. So, but So yeah, again, pretty much everything is the same, but the setup is a little bit more organized, a little bit more cleaner. Not, basically less clutter and all that. And then, like I said, on the back here, basically you can tell it's still a little bit cluttered up. It's still cluttered up a little bit, but not too much. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. That's pretty much about it with the setup. Now, if anything does change over time, because of course I have the subwoofer here that's wirelessly connected to the soundbar here. So if anything does change in the future, if anything does change, it'll be with the wireless wall speakers that they sell that connect with the soundbar and everything. And basically if I end up getting those, I should say, as well as as well as maybe get speakers for this. Of course you'll see package openings for those and all that, but you'll also see maybe a bonus room tour just to show you the new additions to the room and all that. So yeah, but besides that, as I said, things are pretty much everything is about the same, but it's a little bit more organized, so a little bit more easier to access and cleaner. And again, if anything does change, like I said, if I get the Samsung wall speakers that can connect with the soundbar and the subwoofer and give me surround sound, if you will, then I'll let you know. And if I get the speakers for to connect to this, I'll let you know as well. Basically with package openings and additional, like in a bonus additional room tour, something like that. So anyway though, guys, I just thought I'd come on here, let you know what's going on, let you kind of see how the new setup is when it comes to playing games, watching movies, listening to them and all that. And basically how more organized and accessible it is for me or anybody else that would want to go down this route in the future. So anyway, again, just let you guys know what was going on, and that's about it. If you hear anything in the background, of course I'm watching Chris Boers, the irate gamer. Kind of helps out a little bit when you have family here and you don't want them wondering what you're talking about because they might be suspicious. Not saying they would be, but again, just let you guys know what's going on, let you know what the setup looks like now, and that's all I can say, guys. So till next time, God bless, take care, and I am out. Again, just thought I'd let you know what the setup looks like. Once again, the setup is a little bit more organized. Like I said, the door brand system, home theater system, it's not here, makes more room for this. It makes it less likely to get overheated. Everything else more organized. Got the surge protectors and everything. Again, less surge protectors, because I did have an extra one there and that was kind of cluttering things up. And of course I had this thing that helped out as well, but now basically it's all taken care of, and pretty much everything else is a lot more simpler and easier to get to. And then of course, like I said, got the controllers and everything back there. So things are a little bit more organized, a little bit more simpler to get to for me or anybody else that would like to set up, want to change up the setup to make it easier for them in the future. So again, just to let you know, and I do apologize for the noise in the background. I'm just doing it because I want to do this video and not get any interruptions or anything like that. So thank you all for watching now, and I will talk to you all later. God bless, take care, and I am out. Hope you enjoyed the setup that I showed you.